All right, welcome everyone. We're gonna come stand tall, have your feet hip distance. All right, so pokey parts of your hips. And from here, take a deep inhale, sweep your arms overhead, deep inhale, stretch. And then let it all go. And again, take a deep inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, let it all go. One more time. Take a deep inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Stay here. Lower left arm down at your side. You're going to do a little side bend. And then come tall. Right arm down at your sides, little side bend. Come tall. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, tall. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, tall. Now notice where your bicep goes as you do this little side bend, right? So ideally right where the ear is. So we're opening the chest a little bit more. Notice the feet underneath you. All right, let's do one more time each way. And you're gonna come back to the center hold. Fingertips in the creases of your hips, front ribs in. We're gonna hinge, a little hinge. Come tall, a little hinge. Come tall, hinge from the hips, come tall. Inhale, hinge, exhale, tall. Inhale, hinge, exhale, tall. A couple more times. Now, pay close attention to your ribs and your spine. So front ribs and maybe back ribs puff out a little bit. Next time, as you hinge, sweep your right arm forwards. Try not to twist away from the arm. Come tall. Hinge, sweep your left arm forward towards your ear. Come tall. Now, notice any twisting, right? Twisting through the chest. Notice twisting through the ribs. Can you keep everything nice and squared down towards the floor as you're sweeping your arm overhead? Right, so notice what's happening with your with the ribs as you sweep your arm overhead. Can you still keep your front ribs in? Right, the movement with the arm doesn't need to be that big. All right, one more time. Ooh, each arm. And then come back to the center hold. One leg goes forward, the other goes back. You're gonna come forward, hover the back leg, come back, hover the forward. I'm just gonna turn sideways, you can see, right? So I'm rocking back and forward, placing the weight forward, placing the weight back. Right, so your feet are still hip distance and feet are kind of like a train tracks. You go forward, you go back, you go forward and back. Right, try not to kick the leg. It's just a little forward, little back. Right, so we're just hovering the leg. All right, enjoy this one because we will be adding on, right? Okay. Now, you're gonna pause. You're gonna keep your feet where they are, right? So one foot will go back, the other will go forward. Bend the knees, right? Both arms on top of your hips. You're gonna hinge forward, come tall, keep your knees bent. Hinge forward, come tall. Inhale, hinge, exhale, tall. Inhale, hinge, exhale, tall. Now, can you keep pressing through the outside edge of your forward heel, of the heel, the foot that it's forward? All right, so we're trying to access throughout the whole this sequence today. We're gonna access the side hip, your side bum muscle, right? Very, very crucial for balance. All right. Next time, as you come tall, you're gonna hold, keep your both knees bent, lift both heels, and drop, and lift and drop, and lift and drop, up and down for 4, up and down for 3, up and down for 2. Hold your heels high, sweep your arms overhead, interlace the fingers behind the head, knees are bent. Inhale, you're gonna twist, little tiny twist. Come back in. Inhale, twist the other way. Keep your hips facing forward. Come back in. Inhale, little twist. Come back in. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. One more time. Ooh, each way. Come back into the center hold. Little side bend. Come tall. Little side bend. Come tall. Aha, heels are high. Little side bend. Come tall. One more time. A little side bend. Come tall. Lower the arms. And then come back. And the other foot goes forward. All right, we're gonna go into rocking, little rocking horse. Go forward and back, forward and back. And again, notice my feet, right? So feet are still hip distance. They're parallel. Go forward and back and forward and back. Count 4, count 3, count 2, count 1, hold. Both knees bent. You're gonna hinge. Come tall. Now again, see if you can imagine pelvis rolling over the thigh bone as you hinge. Knees are bent. Pelvis rolling over the thigh bone as you hinge, front ribs in. Inhale, hinge, exhale, tall. Inhale, hinge, exhale, tall. One more time, hinge. Come tall, hold. Lift both heels and drop, and lift and drop, and lift and drop, and up and down. 3, 2, 1, hold. Sweep your arms overhead, behind the head. Heels are high. A little tiny twist. Come back and little tiny twist the other way, right? So notice what's happening with the hips. Hips facing forward as you twist. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. One more time. Come back to the center, hold. Little side bend. Come tall. Little side bend. Come tall. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, tall. One more time. A little side bend. Come tall, lower down, come in. Heels are in, toes are out. Side, side. Right, so notice this external rotation through the thigh bone. Right? When we externally rotate, we're accessing a little bit more the side hip, right? So throughout the whole sequence, see if you can fire up the side hip muscles as they are crucial for balance and pelvis support, low back support. All right, we're gonna go side to side. Now, can you make a movement a little bit bigger, but try not to kick the leg. Rather focus on this hip hinge. Right? Hip hinge. Both sides of the waist are long. Right? So notice that rather than this. Right? Hip hinge, hip hinge, hip hinge. Heels are in, toes are out. There's external rotation through the thigh bone. All right, we're gonna add on. Next time, as your right foot comes down, sweep your arms. Right foot sweep. Right foot sweep. Now, don't forget about this hip hinge, right? But we're just sweeping the arms overhead as the right foot hits the floor, right? A little bit of coordination there for your Monday morning. Can you feel your side hip muscle? Count 3. Count 2. Count 1. Stay on your left foot, right foot hovering. Sweep your arms to the sides. Sweep the palms up towards the sky. Sweep up and then down. Sweep up and down. One more time. Sweep up. Come back into T hold. External rotation through the both thighs. A little kick. Little kick. Little kick. Ooh, can you feel your side bone working? Little kick. 3, 2, 1. Tick tock. Right, maybe a little bit bigger movement, right? Go slow, but focus on this hip hinge rather than kicking the leg. Right, so the leg will kind of like come along with this hip hinge. Now, next time, as your other foot comes down, I think it's left, it's gonna be the other way around for you. Huh? You're gonna sweep your arms back into a T, sweep up, back into a T, sweep up, back into a T, right? So notice this hip hinge, hip hinge. Can you feel your glutes and hips? Next time as you come to hold, sweep your arms to the T, sweep up to the T. Notice the hip hinge, sweep up to the T, sweep up. Next time, to the T, hold, external rotation to both hips. Little tiny pulses, up, up, little pulse, a little pulse. 3, 2, 1. Come back. Ooh, all right. Well, I hope you felt that like me. All right. Your feet are hip distance, both palms on top of your hips. You're gonna go into a squat and tall, little squat and tall, little squat and tall. Count 3, count 2, count 1. Hold the squat. Now you're gonna reach your right leg back. Come back and hold your squat. And again, you step back. Come back in. You step back. Come back in. Now, keep pressing through the outside edge of your heel, big toe, front ribs in. Let's add the arms. Sweep up as the leg goes back. Come back in. Sweep. Come in. So the knee's still bent. Count 3. Count 2. We're going to add on. Count 1. Hold. Come tall, sweep your arms around, bring the knee in, step back, sweep. Come tall, knee in, step back, sweep. Right, so see if you can press through the outside edge of your heel, big toe. Can you notice your side hip, your side bone working? Next time as you bring the knee in, hold, interlace the fingers behind the leg if that's comfortable. If not, just keep your knee bent, however it's most comfortable for you. We're gonna hinge. Come tall. Now, again, notice this the pelvis rolling over the thigh bone. You keep pressing through the outside edge of your heel, big toe. Ooh. All right, next time, as you come tall, hold. Both palms on top of your thigh, kick, bend, kick, bend, kick, bend. One more time, kick, bend, hold. Ooh. Can you feel your standing leg? Interlace the fingers behind the head. We're gonna twist. Come back in. Inhale, twist the other way. Come back in. Inhale, twist. Exhale in one more time. Ooh, lower down, relax, shake your legs. Let's do the other side. So feet are hip distance. Little squat. Come tall, little squat. And tall. Ankles, knees, hips flexing at the same time. Ankles, knees, hips, front ribs in, right? So notice if you're arcing through the ribs and your spine. Next time as you squat, hold your squat. Other leg steps back. Bring it in. Step back. Bring it in. Notice where your knee is, right? So ideally, knee is tracking second and the third toe. Now, next time as you pull your leg back, sweep your arms up. Come back down, sweep up and down, sweep up, right? And again, as you're adding the arms, see if you can keep your front ribs in. Try not to arc through the front ribs, tall, long spine. Let's add on. You're gonna sweep around, bring the knee in. Bend the knee, sweep the arms forward, sweep the leg back. Come tall. And again, you sweep. You come tall, bring the knee in, you sweep. You come tall, one more time, sweep. Come tall, hold. Now interlace the fingers behind the leg, behind the knee. That's comfortable. If not, you're gonna just keep your knee bent, however it's most comfortable for you. We're gonna hinge. Come tall. Now, When you're hinging, again, imagine pelvis rolling over the thigh bone. You pressing through the big toe, outside edge of your heel. Next time, as you come to a hold, both palms on top of your leg, kick, bend, kick, bend, kick, bend. One more time, kick, bend, hold. Ooh. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Inhale, twist, come back in. Inhale, twist, come back in. One more time each way. Keep your hips facing forward. Come back in, lower down, relax. Woo. Shake your legs. All right, little squat and tall, little squat and tall. Let's add the arms. Squat, reach, come tall. Squat, reach, come tall. Count 3, front ribs in. 2 and 1. Come nice and tall. All right, just for a moment, come stand tall, feet are hip distance, just how we started. Close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Notice your heartbeat. See if you can notice your side hip muscles. Blink your eyes open, take a deep inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale down at your sides, inhale overhead. Exhale down at your sides, one more time, overhead. Back down at your sides. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well done. Thank you for joining me. I hope you felt that in your legs. Right? Thank you.